Welcome to Immature Designer. Today we will be talking about how we can manage our work using Google Sheets. This is a very easy process and it is also free. Since we all know how to use Excel or Sheet, somehow basic knowledge we do have, or also if you have not used it, then it is very easy to use. So you can manage your work using Google Sheets without any payment or without any hassle of learning a new tool or platform. There are different platforms using which you can create these kinds of things and manage your work, like Jira, and then it's Asana and Notion and many others like that. But they provide only certain number of features and also only for few number of times, but then you will have to do the payment and you also have to create so many accounts and signups and then all those things like that. You also have to learn the platform. But Google Sheet is so easy. You don't have to learn it, you don't have to do anything. It's so simply done in just 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. So I'll teach you how we can do this in less than 5 minutes. And there are so many benefits of this. You can manage your own life or your work or your personal work or your office work, anything using this. So let's just get started. Also, before that, please subscribe my channel and like my videos so that I can reach more audience and teach more people. And I also come up with so many tips and tricks every week, and it would be very helpful to you. So let's just get started. So first of all, what I have done is that I have made this work title. So there are just random work titles and there is this work status. What you can do over here is that you have this drop down option. When you click on this, you can select any option from these three drop down, and then you can select completed, and also the cell color changes. So even if you're not reading what is in it, you can just identify it by the color. So the color changes and then it goes like this. So this is very easy, can be created in less than 5 minutes. So how I have done this: first of all, let me go to a new sheet. So this is a complete brand new sheet. Now what you have to do is that you have to select any one cell, or you can also select all the cells, but it's fine if you select only one of the cell, that is the first cell out of all the drop downs that you want to create. Just select one cell, and then you have to go to this format option from over here, and then you have to go to this conditional formatting. In conditional formatting, you have to choose the option of text is exactly. There are also other options which you can explore, and it is very easy to understand how the way it has been written. So let's just go with text is exactly. And now my text is exactly pending. So text is exactly pending, and when my text is exactly pending, so then color the cell as red. Done. So you have to click done, and you can see that your rule has been created. So this is your first rule that is created. You can also choose to delete your rule, but now I need this, and then I need to add two more rules. So the second rule is that my text is exactly completed. Now this needs to be green, so I'll take this green and then done. Now I need to create a third rule, that is text is exactly ongoing. Now I'll color the cell as yellow, and then this is done. So I have created three rules over here. You don't need to close this bar right now because you will be needing it. Now let's go to this data option. In data option, let's go to this data validation. In data validation, you will find this criteria in which there is written list from a range, but what we need to select is list of items. List of items basically means a drop down menu. Now you will put a list of items over here. The items is pending, completed, ongoing, and whatever you want in your drop down, you can just add rules over here, and then you can click over here. Now I want to tell you that when you need to create a drop down menu, you don't need to do these conditional formatting. When you need to do some coloring or things like that, or font change or coloring based on some criteria, then you can use this conditional formatting. Otherwise, if you need only some drop down menus or some selection menu, then you can just use data validation. So let's go to list of items, and in list of items it's written that enter items separated by a comma. So I am writing pending, and then I said that don't close this because you can watch what you have written over here, and you have to write exactly the same thing over here. So don't close that. If your list is big, you can always open that again by selecting that particular cell, and then you can see what your conditional formatting rules are. So then this one is this one, and then they are saying that show drop down list obviously, and then you can just leave everything else and save. So your thing has been saved. Now you can close this one. So if you want to create only a drop down without any color, you don't have to go to format option. You just can start with the second step, that is from data validation. But if you want some coloring as well, so you have to do both the steps. Now we'll see that the drop down has appeared only on this cell because initially we just selected this particular cell. So just drag this thing down to over here and you will find that this has appeared in these cells as well. So now I'll select that send portfolio. I'll just click on this and I am seeing pending. So okay, I have not sent the portfolio, so it's pending. Now this becomes pending from the data validation part, but it becomes red from the conditional formatting part. Again, this one is completed and this one is ongoing. Now you can see that how easily we have created our customized rules, and then we have created this part. But now, and also you can create as long a list as you want. Now this was the tip and trick from my side. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe the channel for more such tips and tricks.